There's quite a few sharks around, bait fish jumping. So maybe we'll see a shark. Looks like a big sleeping fish. Or could be a sleeping whale.
Just sit back and relax, don't worry. The world can wait. No need to hurry.
Well, hello. I've come down for a sail on a Monday. Avoid all the weekend rush. Monday's a good day down here at Brooklyn. There's hardly anybody on the water. We're into autumn now, so I don't know, a little bit chilly, but not too bad. Might be colder tonight. There's only about 2 or 3 knots down here at the moment. I was just trying to beat the change of tide, because if you're against the tide down here, it's really hard to get out. So at the moment it's pretty much static water or dead water, so we should be able to get out. There's enough breeze to push us over it. Beautiful day, sunny, you know. It's just, as I always say, nice to be out on the water. I met Rory on the boat ramp. He's a local down here, and he was telling me there's quite a few sharks around because there's a lot of jewfish and the sharks are after the jewfish. So maybe we'll be lucky and see a shark. Don't think I'll be going for a swim though because the water's too cold. It's so quiet. All you can hear is distant outboards going, but there's nobody on the water. It's fantastic. Just coming around the point. Line Island coming into view. I might see if I can get out there. There's enough wind. Now I've got a bit further out. We've got a bit of wind. Hopefully it will stay constant. It's Line Island down ahead. It's West Head. And that's looking back towards Brooklyn's around the corner. You can't really see it, but there's no wind down there at all. This is a great little sail. We've got 5 knots. Sort of north-northeasterly, swinging around a bit. Just having a bit of my wife's vegetable quiche left over from last night. Very nice. Normally through here the swell's at least 2 or 3 metres, but it's not too bad today, which is interesting because yesterday being Sunday I was up at Terrigal on the beach and the waves were huge breaking on the beach there, and that's only about an hour further north from here. And I'd just like to say thank you to Steve from Marwan's Meanderings. Steve, also known as Plymouth Wealth Boy, used to have a YouTube channel about sailing a navigator he built down in Plymouth in England, and up and down the Tamar and various rivers around that part of the world. Anyway, he sold Arwen, so I think he might be giving up sailing. But I'd just like to say thank you because you were an inspiration to me, especially to build the galley box because I got all the measurements from you, and to get a boat and go sailing. So I hope his videos are still going. I did a blog as well. So Steve, thank you very much. is a bit like a form of meditation, just bouncing up and down the waves, gently under the power of the wind. That's fantastic. Well, we're just coming up to Lion Island. I've got a feeling the wind's dropping a little bit. It's about 1:30. I'll set my turnaround time at 2 o'clock. So I'm going to be back on the mooring by 4. So we'll just see how we go. I'll either get up level and turn around, or I'll go around behind it. It's just the start of the whale migration season. There's one reported in Sydney Harbour last week. So I haven't seen any activity though. Probably not far enough out. It's called Lion Island because it looks like a lion. Sort of. It's animal sanctuary, so you can't actually go ashore, even though there's a little beach over there. Haven't seen any sharks. Just jibed, turned around. Want to get back while there's still a bit of sunshine, because it does get a bit cold once the sun goes down behind the clouds. So I've probably got about an hour, hour and a half back to find a mooring. I want to go to Fisherman's Beach, but we'll see what it's like when we get there. Doing good 3 or 4 knots through the water. Wind is dropping a little bit in here, but I should have enough to get down to where I want to go. What a beautiful day sail it's been. Fantastic. I was on the water by about 9 o'clock, I think, and it's probably about 3 o'clock now. So fantastic sail. And so quiet too. Nobody on the water. So we're into autumn now. It's still, I don't know, 23, 24 degrees in the sun. Easy. I was going to go to Fisherman's Beach, which is over there, but it's in the shade already, so it's going to be a little bit cold. So I'll get the last of the sunshine and a mooring on this side. It's not Hallett's Beach, it's the next one down. We have had a lot of rain over the last few days, so there's a waterfall over there. Not a bad spot. So this is actually called Cottage Rock. Anyway, it's about 4 o'clock. I'm all set up for the night, which is good. I don't think it's going to rain tonight. It did rain last night, but I don't think it's going to rain tonight, so I'm not going to bother putting up a boom tent. There will be heavy dew, but that's all right. Just relaxing, enjoying the last hour or so of sunshine. I've got a new book. The Arts of the Sailor. The Arts of the Sailor. I think it was written in 1953, so it's pretty old. And it's basically about knot tying for boats. Traditionally, it was timber yachts. Obviously, they're all fiberglass now. But a lot of these knots are still in use on tall ships. So I'm just getting a bit of homework in, because I do like a bit of knot tying, even though my wife thinks I'm a bit strange. Am I a bit strange? I don't know. I quite like knot tying. You get a sense of achievement if you can tie a knot successfully, I think. Anyway, they're mainly decorative these days, but there you go. I've just put my mooring protector on. It's not because I prefer blue to yellow. It's to protect the boat and also keep the noise down, because in the middle of the night, when the wind dies down, often the boat can pull up and hit against the mooring, and it makes a large clunk. And also there's a metal plate on it that blows in the wind. So I've put the mooring protector on, hoping to stop both the noise and the thumping. And the trouble is, they're made out of camping mats you can get, and they're a few years old, and they're shedding blue everywhere. I know I drop an anchor normally when I go on a raid, but up here there's a lot of moorings, so if you can grab a mooring, why not? So much easier, because it is quite deep here, even though we're close to the shore. So I've still got a bit of sunlight. I've had a few people ask me what camera I use to shoot the videos. Well, I use a Panasonic WA-X30. Now, I know it's all numbers and letters, but it's a pistol grip camera that's got a zoom, very good audio, and a flip-out screen. Now, when I bought this camera, which was about 7 or 8 years ago, I think, I was looking at getting a GoPro. Now, obviously, GoPros are mounted, and if you want to change shots all the time, you've got to take them off and remount them somewhere else. And 7 or 8 years ago when I got this, the sound on GoPros wasn't very good at all. You actually had to put them into a case to make them waterproof. The advantage of this camera is it's very robust, it's waterproof, it's got a zoom, it's got very good sound, and the flip-out screen, and the batteries are relatively cheap to buy, and they still have them. Unfortunately, these cameras aren't made anymore, and I really do wish Panasonic would carry on with the pistol grip technique, because it's so much easier to handle than a GoPro, and bring out a 4K version, because as I said, this is about 10 years old now, and you can't get them anymore. And I just throw it around on the deck all the time. I don't worry about it, and it's very robust. I also have an Osmo Action, and I normally have that mounted on the mizzen, but I sometimes put it on a pole and mount it at a few other places. But as I said before, you've got to take it off, mount it while you're sailing. Steering by yourself is a bit fiddly. You're struggling against two things: stability and wind when you're sailing. And also the ability to actually handle a camera while you're sailing with one hand. So those are quite a few difficult things to do. So to address the bad wind noise, and a lot of sailing videos have really bad wind noise, is to put a bit of fake fur over the microphone and make a wind muff. Very hard to do on a GoPro because they've got 4 microphones and they're in different places and they're very small. It's dead easy on this camera. I'm not saying don't try it on a GoPro, I'm just saying it's dead easy on this camera. And I just got a bit of fake fur from Spotlight for, I don't know, $2 or $3 or something. And I've got enough to make probably a dozen wind muffs for the future. So when they get a bit ratty, I just pull them off and glue on a new bit. And it does make a hell of a difference. Obviously the fibres of the fur break up the impact of the waves of sound as they hit the microphone. So that's principally how a wind muff works. And it's really good. I think my sound in my videos is really good. And I'm really happy with this camera. When it dies, I don't know what I'm going to do. I do have other cameras, but they're not waterproof, so I'm not going to bring them on the boat. Well, this is meant to be a protected spot in as much that the wind's meant to be coming in from the northeast behind these hills. It's not protected at all. I'm bouncing all over the shop. I can only hope the wind's going to die down a bit later, because I couldn't be bothered to move again. But it's a bit like being in a washing machine, to be honest. The sun's about to set. It's going to be dinner soon, and it's only probably about 5:30. So it's dinner time. I'm going to have a vegetarian curry. Yes, I know I've had vegetarian curries before, but it's getting a bit chilly and vegetarian curry seems to be the right thing. I have investigated a few other more complex menus, you'll be pleased to know, but didn't bring the ingredients on this one. Anyway, it's only about 7 o'clock, but it's getting a little bit chilly. I put on a few more layers, and yeah, early dinner, early bed, I think. So I'll see you in the morning. good morning. It's about 6:30 in the morning. We're completely surrounded by fog. I got up in the middle of the night and I kid you not, I could probably only see about 3 or 4 meters. It was so thick. It's beginning to clear a bit now. Fog in the morning means it's going to be a sunny day. In fact, it should be a sunny day today. You can now see the water over there. The waterfall's still running. Wasn't a bad night. It was a little bumpy. The wind didn't really die down till about 4 in the morning. And then it sort of stopped and now it's picked up a little bit, but it's in the opposite direction, so we are protected now. But yeah, isn't it fantastic, all this fog? Can't hear any birds this morning. Normally you get a lot of birds. Can't hear any. It's low tide now, so there's the beach over there at Cottage Rock. While I'm waiting for the wind, all set up, ready to go. I think it's coming up a little bit. It's normally about 10 o'clock down here, so I'll wait probably another half an hour and then see if we can sail. And we're just attempting to sail off the mooring. There's a little bit of breeze, so we are moving. Castle Rock with waterfall. The beach is only there at low tide and there is a waterfall, so it'd be quite nice in summer to have a shower, you know. We have had a lot of rain, as I said before, so that's probably why the waterfall's running. And just up here is Hallett's Beach, so this is the next one down from Hallett's Beach. Well, it's been a bit frustrating. It's taken me over an hour just to get this far, which is not very far. It's now about 12 o'clock. I think I left at 10. So a couple of hours. Yeah, very frustrating. I was hoping to go for a sail, but I don't think we're going to get enough wind. So I might be just trying to get home. Baked fish jumping. This is all right now. We're doing 2 or 3 knots through the water. Looks like a big sleeping fish. Or could be a sleeping whale. More bait fish jumping. So it's always the way. Time to go home and the wind just picked up. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'm sorry about the concertina playing. Anyway, thank you very much for watching Sailing Cape Louise and I'll see you on the water somewhere next time.